And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Jalen Brunson is out there. With Miles McBride, then it's Jordan Clarkson, then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Tuck Forty in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
That's the kind of defense you love seeing from Achiuwa. I like how engaged he was there.
Second chance effort. Jaquez, that's good.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies came through when they needed him to. He added 11 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. That's the danger of letting him get into a groove. We'll see if it carries over into tonight, Brian.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Robinson can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brunson against Robinson. Pass to Acordi. Outside Brunson. Rebound Miami. Their last encounter in Miami.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Achiuwa with a screen. Launches the 3. Brunson missing again. Heat trail by 9. And here's MP. He has 7. To the middle. Pass to Robinson. Harris outside.
Yo, kick it out.
6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Jaquez, that's good.
Well, Jaquez definitely has that range. He's shown that in the early part of his career. He just wants to be more consistent.
Knicks leading by 6. Brent, it didn't take long for Jaquez Jr. to establish himself as one of the steals of his draft class.
Yeah, the interesting thing with where he played was how he gained the confidence of the teammates around him. A lot of expectations about playing winning basketball. Well, Jaquez did a lot of that in college. He's got great feel great size and seems to be in the right spot most of the time.
Here's where he had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Fires from way outside. He's off on that one. New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. 4-3. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Here's where. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Chance to check out some stats for Jimmy Butler.
Substitution on the court.
Towns finds Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Floats one up, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
He's off on the second, with Brunson being undersized. He has such a great feel for how to create space for him.
Incredible footwork, B.A. The way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Bridges misses. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. 8-point game. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. Tough loss there.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Now here's Adebayo. 29 points for him last game against Memphis.
Yeah, not to mention a couple of blocks, too. Making his presence felt at both ends of the floor.
Here's Hart. 6-point game. To the right side. Here's Brunson. 6 to shoot. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. On the wing, MP. Brunson defending. Back to MP. Adebayo up top. Hero for 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Brunson. A little mid-range shot is up. Got it. Brunson's got 27.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Bridges against MP. Down low. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Harris. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. Fires from deep. Hits a 3-pointer. Anunoby's got 5.
Really solid in the catch-and-shoot game. Anunoby always ready to fire.
MP scanning the floor. Adebayo a screen on Bridges. Back to Hero. Puts up a three, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
1:33 left in the first half of this game. Here's Brunson outside. And it's Harris with the rebound. Heat trail by 6. Harris passes to Hero. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Brunson. Adebayo with the rejection.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
MP outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Here's Adebayo. MP outside. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. Richardson comes in for MP. Heat trail by 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Knicks ball.
Through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble, please. Their measure.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Looking at Miami, the end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't sustain the momentum.
Moving right along now to the Miami Heat, they find themselves in a close contest at the half.
You love to see this kind of chemistry.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome back to NBA basketball here on 2K. Some changes. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Hero. And Harris is subbed in for Richardson. Heat trail by 4. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's MP. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
That free throw good from Brunson. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Bridges against MP. Back to Butler. Ooh, JB, look out.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Here's Brunson. Given 30. New York again can't hit.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Outside Butler. Jaquez against Anunoby. They set the pick to the inside. Where? That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Now just a 4-point New York lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Bridges with it. He has 7. Knocks it loose. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Jaquez, the pass to Harris. Left side Butler. Over on Anunoby. And that one comes up a bit short.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Pass to Ware. Back to MP. And there's a pick. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Bridges passes to Towns. Count it. And now it's an 8-point Knick lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Shot clock at 2. Jacks up with 3. And again, no good by Miami.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
So crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there. But I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
New York making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Here's Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 5 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
MP up top. He's guarded by Bridges. It's stolen by Hart. And Clarkson, here we go. Can't hit from in close.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Highsmith. They need this. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Brunson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Bridges. Clarkson passes to Towns. Unloads. Hits it from about 6 feet out. Towns has got 19 points.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Harris checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Brunson. And let's have a look now at which rookies have been outperforming the rest of their class when it comes to rebounds since the All-Star break. MP, #1.
And since the All-Star break, he's continued to improve his game. This rookie is hitting the boards hard.
Pass to Highsmith. MP against Bridges. Harris passes to Highsmith. Just 5 on the clock. That shot wide open. Robinson's got 8.
I guarantee you on the scouting report it said, do not give Duncan Robinson a shot. They missed that time.
Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter, but he's added to his game.
A little bit, BA. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
They set a pick. MP with it. Now guarded by Achua. Harris outside. Pass to Highsmith. Achua with a steal. McBride passes to Bridges, and he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Screen by MP. Here's Larson. And it's off from 3-point range. Knicks leading by 16. Pass to Bridges. The 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
And for the Heat, they're shooting a low 29% since halftime. Harris passes to Highsmith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges. First trip to the line for him here.
Haywood Highsmith at the line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Here's Clarkson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
4th team foul.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. And when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. Heat trail by 19. Now Richardson, currently averaging 5 points a game. A minute 9 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Adebayo. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Kolek. Towns outside. Fires the 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Harris. The D's right on him. And Adebayo slams it in.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
New York with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Outside Achua. Clarkson outside. Pass to Kolek. Back to Clarkson. Here's Kolek. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Hero. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's MP. They've got Miles McBride. Precious Achua is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Kolek in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. MP with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. Harris down low. It's tipped. Tries to save it. And so New York takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right, MP. I'm gonna let you out of the jersey this time, all right? Just one thing. Just talk a little less.
Yeah, that's probably good advice.
We can get that one back next time. You guys look tired out there. Man, y'all better win tonight, or some of us might need new jobs.
Fans live for games like this one.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. Kevin Arlen here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Durant. Thompson is out there with Holland. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. And for Miami, Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. And it's Ware in at the 4-man position. And both teams look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
Now, here's MP.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Duran slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
MP against Cunningham. Harris passes to Hero. Harris setting the pick for Hero. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Moore outside. To the middle. Here's Holland. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the Heat's head coach, We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send him double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Holland. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Cunningham outside. All alone. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Hero, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one, and probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Yeah, it's a loss that'll stick with them for a while, that's for sure. But a game like that can be a motivator going forward.
And you look at Asar Thompson, coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. But it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
Here is Cunningham. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Get the perimeter.
On defense, Miami. Here's Cunningham. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime time positioning inside.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The screen from Thompson. Holland. Offline with his three. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And it's in there. Holland's got 6 points. Miami trailing. On the wing, Harris. Covered by Cunningham. Here's Ware. 8 points his last outing. They set the pick. MP passes to Ware.
Get the fuck out.
And stolen by Thompson. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
The Heat shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. MP passes to Wade. Oh, it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
How about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Back to Cunningham. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from 3-point range.
Here's Hero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Stan, what are you keeping your eye on here as we go down the stretch of the season?
Well, I like the battle for playoff positioning and seeding. I think home court is really, really important, especially, Kevin, and you've done a lot of them. When you get to Game 7 in a series, you want that on your home floor.
First free throw is good. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008, and with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Here's Butler following the bucket by the Pistons. To Ware, and here is MP, covered by Cunningham, just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Butler from outside. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. Take a look at the Hawks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And, you know, for the Heat, they still go out and compete every night. Unfortunately, it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And right now, they're running out of time.
And the Pistons making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Cunningham's shot is off. The Heat trail by 5. Harris outside. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Here's Holland. He has 6. Here's Cunningham. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Adebayo with a screen on Rozier.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
First personal foul, 2nd team foul.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a 2nd and 3rd guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars. Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Back to Cunningham. From deep. Cranes the 3-pointer. Cunningham's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Pistons.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
MP passes to Ware. Rozier with the steal. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Clock is at 3. Puts up a deep 3. Detroit with the rebound.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Now, Hero. He's coming off a 22-point game against New York. MP kicks to Ware. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Here is Cunningham. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And that one misses. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots. Shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor. Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Knicks made a big difference. He had 9 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. Just another of what has been a string of terrific games from him. He's been really rolling. Guys?
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good for the Pistons. Reed comes in for Duren, and it's Thompson in for Fontecchio. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And now the Pistons fast break. Hardaway dishes to Thompson. Outside Rozier. Pass to Reed. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Highsmith the pass to MP. There's the screen. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Rozier. He's coming off a 22-point game against New Orleans. Stewart, a screen for Rozier. Good on the three-point shot. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
MP passes to Highsmith. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Now here is Harris. 9 points last game to the paint. And it's Reed pulling it down. Pistons leading by 8. Here's Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Harris kicks to Ware. They need this. Oh, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Harris passes to Ware. And that one drops. Ware's got 14 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Stewart up top. Rozier finds Stewart. The trade. And Ware pulls it down. Harris against Rozier. MP dishes to Ware. Back to Harris. Kicks it out to Richardson. And that one released in time, but no good. And so is Detroit with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr., Isaiah Stewart out there with Reed. And it's Thompson, and it's Rozier in at the point. Now, here is Robinson. 8 points his last outing, and they call an illegal screen here. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You take a look at the Pistons. They're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings. And, of course, Miami. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And right now for the Pistons, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
And here is Harris after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. The drive by MP. And Rozier pulls it down. Detroit leading by 12. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris. Thompson against Hockhead. Here's Harris, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
The first one falls.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Harris is checked in for Miami. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Detroit. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Stewart kicks to Rozier. No good from outside.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Harris a screen on Rozier. MP passes to Butler. Back to Harris. Outside Butler. That 3 off the mark. Pistons leading by 10. Rozier kicks to Stewart. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 5 assists in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Harris against Rozier. That's tipped.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Here's Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Terry Rozier.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
That free throw missing. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Hardaway, no good. The Heat trail by 16. Butler finds MP. Harris setting the pick for Harris. Pass to Harris. Stewart with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Shooting. Foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the combination of speed and athleticism.
So it's Detroit in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Heat.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then it's MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the 4 for Miami.
Well, positioning inside, win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
So it's the Pistons now after Tyler Hero's miss. The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And so he makes both from the line. The Heat shooting 40% from the field. Butler finds MP. Inside. The kick outside to Butler. Harris outside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. That shot, no good. Great defense that time from Duran.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Butler against Moore. Fade away. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Pass to Duren. Hollins kicks to Thompson. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harris passes to Ware. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Duren. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter. David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Pass to Holland, and stolen by NP. Here's Butler. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Jimmy Butler. Cunningham kicks to Moore. To the inside, intercepted. And it's the Heat on the break. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Adebayo's got 8.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Duren. Here is Cunningham, covered by MP. Kick out to Moore. Cunningham looking it over. Duren with the screen on MP. Knocked loose.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Back to Butler. Right. Clock at 6. Back to Harris. Pass to Ware. Fires the 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And he makes that one. Holland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Pistons.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Back to Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Cunningham against MP. Outside Butler. MP sets the screen for Butler. Over Thompson. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Holland. No good on the 3. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Back to Hero. Ware dishes to Harris. Pass to Ware. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Here's Holland. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Hey, kick it
out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
Robinson's checked in for the Heat.
Number 55, Duncan Robinson.
Now Cunningham. He's got 21. Pass to Duran.
Adebayo sends it back. That's great anticipation by Bam. He sees the game so well, doesn't he?
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Hero. After the basket by Detroit, buries the long-range jumper. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from there.
Robinson against Thompson. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Here's Duran. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. A different look here for Detroit. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for more. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. MP passes to Butler and slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, and Butler working as the screener that time. You have to appreciate his versatility.
Back to Rozier. Duran with a screen on Harris. Rozier for 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
3 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Hardaway with the steal. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Harris against Rozier. Floats it up for Adebayo. Miami again turning it over.
Luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine. Me lo súbeme el tempo. Esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento. Chori, bitch, ese dude. Ey, yo quiero ver tu... Ey, I put it face on the news. Dame el culo. Rosita like bubblegum. Ay, contigo mañana with another one. I'm troublesome, baby, envíame lo que no pusiste en el foro, ey. La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. Vende robo. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine. Me lo súbeme el tempo, esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento. Me lo súbeme el tempo, esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento.
La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. Vendero. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine.
Yeah, yeah. Marshmallow. Ayo, Mauro. Call away. It's baby Miko. You good?
Yeah, it is for the culture. Gotta keep it straight like Travolta or the crease upon jeans or Travolta. We was dancing like machines or JB. Cape up on the shoulders or the Mike Prince pulled up out the holster. Same tree, it represent blackness from the passage. The past is alive and well, surprising like magic. The ultimate is classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and begin to peel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sent. And it's tragic, we the fabric of any field. We make a static from a static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steal. I'm the smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you foreign to it, it's the real.
Ones who build what we make, here to stay evermore. You can't feel how it feels, you just fake in the phone.
If you ain't from it, you can love it. Just remember, bring a budget for the people who discover what you covered. We got a lot of problems, and the quickest way above it, not to shove it under bridges, but to fish it out in public. Instead, we try to hide it, commodify it, monopolize it, then we gotta buy it from outsiders we never trusted. From Congos to break beats to symphonies to deep bass, that's from Chuck Brown to heat waves to MPs. Cut down and replay the MCs they give us now, but keepsake to keepsake. It's a tough sound, a weak link. Deep fakes, give it up now, but meet fate. No metaphor in the form of food, it's real soul. Not getting credit for the culture, getting real old. Not too many things in life that I would for. Give it up or give it up, I'm getting real close.
For the real ones who build what we make, here to stay evermore. You can't feel how it feels, you just fake in the phone.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Thanks. So, obviously, there's been a lot of anticipation and expectation leading up to your first game. What WNBA player do you measure yourself up against and resemble the most on the court?
Oh, that's an easy one for me. Aja Wilson. I know she's still playing, but with everything she's accomplished so far, she's a legend to me. I want to put in that same work, use my skills on both ends of the court, and just lead this franchise to multiple championships.
You just mentioned an incredible player who's had a legendary career. Have you had a chance to interact with them? And did they give you any meaningful advice?
I did. We have the same agent, and we met at an event. She gave me her number and said, text her anytime, and I have. You know, the best advice she's given me so far, it made me laugh. She said, stay humble off the court, not on it. She should copyright that. I told her.
Yeah, that's great advice. On another note, there's been a lot of hype about your draft class coming into the league. You've played against Caitlin Clark in club-level basketball and in college. How will that rivalry continue in the WNBA?
Yeah, you all know I'm familiar with Caitlin's game. She's such an incredible player, but at the same time, I'm pretty good too. I think our competitiveness is at the same level. We both want to win every time we play on that court. Fans are definitely going to see that play out in the league for a long time to come, starting with the Rookie of the Year race.
Coming from where you came from, what are you looking forward to most being in this city with this incredible fan base?
I can't wait to get in front of that crowd. There's a long history of basketball here. Coming from a smaller college program, I didn't really have that big city atmosphere. I'm going to give the fans all of me, and I hope they embrace me right back.
So for casual fans and fans just getting into women's basketball who might not be as familiar with you yet, what do you want them to know about you as a player as well as an individual?
I mean, they should know who I am. I'm the top draft pick. For real though, I'm a leader, a passer, a scorer, and a lockdown defender all rolled into one. I'm confident in my play. I've never been afraid to show it. Fans can expect to show every game, and in the press conferences too.
Okay, so last question. If you could sum up the perfect rookie season, what would it be? And how do you stack up against the other rookies in this class?
I don't really care about individual accolades. I'm all about the team. If we accomplish all the goals we set at the beginning of the season, then that's all I can ask for. As for this rookie class overall, it's so talented from top to bottom. And we're going to push each other and be competitive, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah. I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to $50K a night. Wanna for a big Zob, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor and in a pink. Come here, baby. Move them bags for me, baby, I'll pay your rent. Tinted windows on the rentals, nothing less than 5%. These ain't ballin', you be on the bench. Be on the sideline, you ain't getting no plan. I be with them ice on, I'm outside. Pockets full of cheese, fresher than Febreze. Smelling like some Creed, head to toe Celine. Real solid street, it's in my eyes, boy. Come and get in with too slippery, change your life, boy. Yeah, I'm screaming till they free the guys. Put me in the game, cause I'm starting 5, boy. This ain't a game, this how I live. Trap ain't dead, I'm for real. I'm in a big body switching gears. Naked wrists on Zephyr Hill. Mouth on Aquafina, baby. Pockets thick like Serena, baby. Pull up in that, yeah. Pull up brand new Beamer, baby. I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to $50K a night. Big Zob, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor in a pink. Come here, baby. Move them bags for me, baby, I'll pay your rent. Tinted windows on the rentals, nothing less than 5%. These ain't ballin', you be on the bench.
Throw them bags for me, baby, you could be mine. All them times I've been in, I had to bust my wrist on the PJ. D-Lo fought her on the floor. When we land, I hit a couple folks. I tell them it's on the floor. My little young woman's out at birthday, she might know some. Break down spot this on fire, another house for. I can show you how to run it up, I really know it. Turn up into 100,000 on a golden list. I'm the illest baby, yeah, and the realest baby. 155 pounds, but I'm the biggest baby. Treat these bags like kids, can't leave them unattended, baby. Watch, I'ma get this money beat up when I finish.
I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to $50K a night. For a big Zob, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor in a pink. Come here, baby. Move them bags for me, baby, I'll pay your rent. Tinted windows on the rentals, nothing less than 5%. These ain't ballin', you be on the bench.
Mama, I run
Deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses. Where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to seal a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ fade away. Miss me with the hate and now, bruh, not today. Stayed in my lane, didn't complain, this was meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. I'ma let bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth, now I'm snapping.
I can hear the storm brewing. I can feel.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports.
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Los Angeles Sparks.
In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
And we're just kicking off this season, so let me ask you two, what are you most excited about?
I love seeing how new players fit into their teams. Lots of interesting moves this offseason, but now we get to see how the pieces actually come together.
Yeah, and you know, for me, it's all about the rookies. I mean, lately it seems like every draft class has been absolutely loaded, so it's fun to see how they adjust to the pro game.
Now here's Canada. Outside Howard. The tray. The rebound by Harris.
Now here's Brown.
The three ball.
They grab their own miss.
Well, you can trust Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
This is her first opportunity at the line this evening. She misses the free throw.
And the two-time sixth player of the year. You can't deny the impact of Erica Hamby.
Yeah, now she's too good to win that award. You have to start Hamby, a huge part of the Aces' first title team in 2022. Really, to me, one of the most underrated and overlooked players in the league.
Now here's Gray. Out to Howard. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
When you watch Ryan Howard, what a diverse skill set. Great versatility at both ends.
Absolutely. She can defend about 4 positions, score from all 3 levels, and we've even seen her play the point. Truly a franchise-level talent.
Well, the Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
Just 2 to shoot, and the shot goes in.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Charles.
Marketias outside.
Canada. Now here's Charles. She's covered by Hamby. And they double up Tina Charles. Beyond the arc. And Canada good for the trifecta.
Check out the pace Canada plays at. She's got a shot up within moments of getting the ball.
And it's the Sparks ball. Outside Sims. Pass to Brown. Here's Harris. And stolen by Canada. Fast break, here come the Dream. Pushing it up. Odyssey Sims with the steal. Now here's Brown. Gray defending. Harris with it. Pass to Hamby. 6 to shoot. And here's Harris. Brown. Gray defending. Off the mark there with the 3. The Dream on offense. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Charles. And stolen by Stevens. Now here is Sims. She's guarded closely. Great D that time from Tina Charles. Atlanta leading. Gray with it. Hamby covering. And she was camped there in the lane. And she gets the 3-second call. Now here is Sims, guarded by Canada. Hamby a screen to the inside, and stolen by Charles. They're moving it up. Here's Howard, finished off the break.
Yeah, I think Howard was the right option there on the fast break because she is a gifted scorer who is no stranger to strong finishes.
Now here is Sims. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Harris. Stevens. He's started by Parker Tyus. Hamby misses.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Now Canada. Now Charles. Covered by Harris. Charles in the post. Now here's Parker Tyus. And it's good. 2 points.
Don't underestimate Charles's playmaking ability. She's capable of making some advanced passes.
An expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those to the Dream. Still looking for that first WNBA championship.
Now here is Sims. Hamby, shot clock at 6. Pass to Brown. Great. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. And they've been difficult to stop lately.
You know, and this run could get stretched out even more.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Hamby up top, guarded by Canada. And the basket by Hamby.
Nimble move by Hamby, getting around the contact to the shot.
And Atlanta has possession. Now Canada. Pass to Howard. Tries the spin move. Stolen by Harris. One-on-one fast break.
Shooter.
Hamby. She's guarded by Parker Tyus. 5 on the clock. Lexi Brown on the wing. Tries it from 16. It's rebounded by Atlanta.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Now here is Sims. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Harris. Stevens.
And Brian, teams always benefit from having a reliable veteran around, and Azure Stevens definitely fits that mold.
Yeah, a seasoned player who has won a championship. Stevens knows what it takes to win at the highest level, and she can set the tone on the floor for her younger teammates.
2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one.
And in 2023, the Sparks went 17-23. They missed the playoffs by just one win.
They were firmly in before they lost 5 of their last 7 games. So I think a stronger finish to the year is a point of emphasis for this staff.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Sparks with the lead. Outside McDonald. Pass to Harris. Jackson. Powers covering. Up top McDonald. Harris with it. Here's Brink. He's covered by a knee here. Bucket is good.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Gray outside. Powers. A basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
Very steady beyond the arc. Powers is a player that forces defenders to challenge her, to come out, stretches the floor.
Now here's Sims. Defense is right there. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by me here. Aerial Powers on the wing. Here's Reed. And it's all evened up.
Nice dime from Powers. She's all about trying to make her teammates better.
And the Sparks with possession here. Pass to Jackson. And here's Harris. Guarded by Charles. Back to Jackson. And here is Sims. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Harris. Guarded by Charles. Here's Jackson. Sinks the triple.
Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
I love the 2-for-1. Every opportunity counts.
Screen by Charles. Powers shot is off.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Pass to Harris. Now here's Brink. To the middle. And McDonald gets it go.
Elite when it comes to leaping. McDonald can more than handle herself down low.
Here's Reed. Oh! Banked in off the glass.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Sparks on top, leading by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
A lot of trips to the line for them through the first. Very aggressive offensively.
And they're making full use of their home court advantage, I'll tell you that much. Fans have really helped them.
Here's Brink. That one's off. She's now 1 for 2. The Dream Trail. And here's Caldwell. And the foul on Harris. That's foul number 2 for her. Me here with it. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Charles the screen. Aerial Powers with the triple.
When Powers takes flight for a jump shot, she really gets up, has tremendous elevation on the J.
Pass to Harris. Here's McDonald. Harris, Brink with the ball. He's covered by a knee here. Clock at 6. Here's Clarendon. And here grabs the board. A chance here to retake the lead.
Showing that intensity in these last few minutes.
Now Charles. Brink covering. Now Caldwell. Pass to Powers. Atlanta gets it back. Now here's a me here. Here's Reed. Charles the screen. Shoots over Harris. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Outside Clarendon. Back to McDonald. Pass to Clarendon. Pulls it. Here's Brink. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Caldwell. Clarendon covering. And here's the me here. Charles in the post. Covered by Harris. A nice shot by Charles.
Because of Charles's unique combination of strength and length, she's able to beat shot contests down low.
Here's McDonald. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Jackson. Powers covering. And here's Caldwell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Inside. Here's a me here. And the foul on Harris. That's her third foul of the game. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Dream out in front, leading by just 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. And what a game it's been for Parker Tyus.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. Pass to Harris. Stevens for the lead. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
To the wing on the left. Here's Howard. No good off the back of the rim.
Denise should be thanking her for that miss.
Down low. And stolen by Canada. Pass break. Here come the Dream. Pass to Charles. Now Canada. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. The rebound by Odyssey Sims.
She must have a lot of confidence, thinking she can make it from all the way back there.
I think maybe the coach has got to get in her ear and tell her just get better shots when you're out there.
Now here's Brown. 8 points for her. The shot by Stevens, no good.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots.
Outside Sims. Pass to Hamby. For the lead. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
And Atlanta has possession. They're scoreless since the first half. Gray outside. Charles in the post. Brown's there. And Odyssey Sims, here we go. Here's Hamby. Yep, that one goes.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Atlanta with the ball.
Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
How did you miss?
Tries yet again. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. That one's on Stevens.
At the line for the Green, Cheyenne Parker-Titus. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
And looking at the Atlanta Dream, they haven't won a playoff series since 2018.
Yeah, Atlanta has struggled of late, but when you look at this current roster, they are very young and talented. Headlined by 2022 first overall pick, Ryan Howard.
Here's Brown. Yes, great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
You just can't let Brown get her feet set. Shoot comfortably off the pass. She will bury those all night.
Atlanta trailing here. Atlanta calls timeout.
After 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016. 2 community assist awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
Covered by Sims. Pass to Charles. To the paint. Howard. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's been the result for her over and over. I mean, she just cannot find the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Canada. She's covered by Sims. Here's Charles. Right side, Canada. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
Pass to Brown. And here's Harris. Guarded by Howard. Stevens with it. Marcotias is there. Harris with it. Now here's Hamby. Guarded by Charles. Outside Sims. Kept alive by the Sparks. Stevens. Can't hit from in close.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
That's tipped. Now here's Sims. 7 points in the game. Pass to Stevens. To the inside. Outside for Sims. It's blocked by Jordan Canada. And she gets it back. Parker Tyus outside. Outside Canada. Now Charles. She's covered by Hamby. Back to Canada. Parker Tyus the screen. Pulls up from the top of the key. A shot by Canada. No good. Sparks leading. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Sparks.
She's trying to get it going, but the shots simply haven't been dropping for her.
Outside Howard. Pass to Canada. Charles. She's covered by Hamby. And she gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 free throws coming up. And 2023 was a nice step forward for the Dream. A return to the playoffs.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it was a step in the right direction. Their first playoff appearance was 2018, losing in the first round of the Wings. But you look at the positives, a 19-21 record.
2 shots.
It sounds average, but it's really impressive when you consider most of that roster was really young and under 25.
The first free throw is good.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
I know the Sparks, the organization, and the fans are thrilled to have Cameron Brink, the second overall pick in the 2024 draft.
And she's the type of player LA is going to build around. In college, a national champion as a freshman, first-team All-American as a senior. Brink is known for her defense, an incredible shot blocker, and that's the basis for the Sparks defense.
Now here's Towers. Pass to Charles. Just before the shot clock expires. The Sparks trailing. Outside Sims. To end the drought. That shot off. Great D that time from Parker Tyus.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. It's rebounded by McDonald.
It's been one of those days for her. She's really struggled.
Inside, pass to Jackson.
Oh, fuck. Come on, man.
The miss by the Sparks. Towers, guarded by McDonald. Back to Howard. Charles. And talking about the Dream, they do one thing very well. Let's get to the line.
Last year, they led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The Dream have athletic slashers and players that can get to the rim.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for her.
Substitution on the court.
Canada with it. Gray outside. Three-pointer. Good. And Jordan Canada gets the assist.
3 points.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Hamby. Over Charles. And a basket by Hamby.
She's been a real positive factor. Though, as a team, they're still falling a bit short there.
Now here is Canada. D right on her. Parker Tyus, good.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
This Spark squad struggling. Now Sims. Out to the wing. Here's Harris. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Third personal foul.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense. Just telling them no easy layups. As simple as that. And I like to see it.
And I'll let you two take out your crystal balls here. What do you think is the next step for this league?
I just think everything gets bigger. We're talking ratings, attendance, interest. We're just now scratching the surface.
Absolutely, and we've seen massive growth the last few years, and to me, the WNBA, this is not where it ends up. They're just getting started. It's going to continue every year to get bigger and bigger.
Now here's Sims. Hamby, guarded by Charles. Outside Sims. From past the arc, buries it from three-point range.
An impact perimeter player, Sims uses a mature feel for the game to score points.
Pass to Charles.
Marketias outside.
Outside Howard. Charles with it. She's covered by Hamby. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
When you have her on your team, to feed her in the post, Charles is too much to handle.
Tina Charles. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. So she picks up just 1 from the line that time. Down low. Hamby. Good D by Tina Charles. Gray with it.
Now Brown defending.
Here's Howard. The shot off that time. Azare Stevens with some nice D. To the middle. Harris can't hit. Now here's Howard. She's covered by Brown. And here's Howard. Shoots over Harris. That one wide left.
Yeah, and ever since that time, she's been nice and cold. Very little going her way out there.
Now here's Sims. Tight defense on him. It's stolen by Parker Tyus. Pass to Canada. Charles. Gray. She's covered by Brown. They get it again. Charles. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
I admire Charles's business-like approach on the boards. She's relentless about keeping possessions alive.
Now here's Harris. To the inside. And the basket by Hamby.
So that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And so here's Atlanta. Now here's Canada. Pass to Charles. Over Hamby. Charles, good.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Now here is Sims. Now here's Harris. And here's Brown. Offline with the 3. Canada with it.
Parker Tyus outside.
Back to Canada. Howard. Sinks on the shot clock. And yep, it's good.
Most of the time, Howard is looking to score. But right there, she smartly gives it away to someone with a better shot.
No problem for Atlanta as they get the win. A resounding victory for them and an enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone. Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Sparks against the Las Vegas Aces. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
You know, it's always interesting to match up the offseason expectations with the reality of a new season.
That's what's so great about this league from a fan perspective, right? There's always something to look forward to, no matter where your team is.
Well, both teams here, they're excited about the possibilities, and that can mean anything from developing young talent to winning a chip.
So Las Vegas will get the first possession. Now here's Plum. She's covered closely. Outside Young. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Now Now here's Brown. She's guarded by Hayes. Now Brown. Pass to Stevens. Stolen by Egbo. Hayes. Outside Young. 6 on the shot clock. The shot misses.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Pass to Harris. Hamby. She's guarded by Wilson. Outside Sims. Stevens the screen. 13 feet out. And it's Sims missing. Shoots from 12. Yes, on the jump shot.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on. To get production from.
And it's the Sparks ball. Right side Sims. Hamby misses.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
And what's great about the Aces is that they predominantly use the draft to build their title teams.
And they got a little lucky. They won 3 straight lotteries in 2017, 18, and 19. That yields them Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Angel Wilson, the core of their championship squads.
Now here's Hamby. Inside. Here's Brown. That one is off. Great D that time from Tiffany Hayes. Comes up empty down low.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Back to Young. Pass to Plum. To the inside. Missed inside. The Sparks trailing. Brown. She's guarded by Hayes. Now here's Brown. She's guarded closely. From deep. And she's good on the 3 ball.
A confident shooter from deep. When Brown finds just a little space in the perimeter, she wastes no time firing away.
Outside Plum. Pass to Young. The 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
Now Harris. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Hamby with the ball, working on Wilson. And it's Sims missing. The Aces leading. One from outside. And the Aces, another 3.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these 3s.
Now here's Harris. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Left side, Stevens. Pass to Brown. Screen by Harris. Launches a 3. Shot by Brown, no good.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Young with it. Hayes. Young. She's guarded by Stevens. 3-pointer Kelsey Plum. Good on the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Now here's Brown. Outside Sims. Now here's Harris. Guarded by Young. Here's Brown. Hits the three-point bomb.
You just can't let Brown get her feet set. Shoot comfortably off the pass. She will bury those all night.
Outside Plum. Pass to Wilson. Back to Plum. Shot clock at 5. Over Sims. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Kept alive. And here's Harris. Sims, guarded by Young. Brown up top. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Aces.
Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly, one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
Now here's Hamby. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Using that 6'3" frame to finish down low, Hamby's got fantastic touch to go along with her height.
Young with it, covered by Harris. Pass to Plum. The Aces with another miss. So it's the Sparks now. 6-point game. Sims with it. Now Young defending. Count that bucket.
Well, Sims has some of the best handles in the league, and she's just so productive when the ball's in her hands.
Outside Hayes. Now here's Plum. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray.
And the defense looks stunned. I mean, Brian, it is triple after triple.
Yeah, they seem powerless to stop it. Just hoping they cool off, I guess.
It's going to take more than hope, though. It's going to take some actual defense.
Absolutely.
Stolen by Plum. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Wilson.
Offensive rebounding is all about hustle for Wilson. But really, it's also about reading shots, correctly anticipating the angles and the bounces.
Now here is Stevens. Four on the shot clock. Hamby, she's guarded by Wilson. See Sims for 3. Egbo pulls it in. Here are the Aces now. They've got a 9-point lead. Wilson, right side. Over Hamby. And that one's good. Wilson.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Now here is Sims. Pass to Harris. Now Brown. She's guarded by Hayes. And stolen by Asia Wilson. Outside Young. No good with the triple.
They got that one, but early on, they're struggling to secure the boards.
But it's still early. I wouldn't read too much into it. Still plenty of game ahead.
Yeah, time to get that right.
Here's Sims. There's a screen by Stevens. Clock is at 3. To stop the run. And it's Sims missing.
It's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if she continues to miss those kinds of shots.
Plum gets the bucket.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here is Sims. Brown. Stevens up top. Pass to Harris. Erica Hamby on the wing. Las Vegas grabs the miss. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Hey, yo, right here, right here!
And here's Hayes. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Wilson. Pass to Plum. It's stolen by Hamby. Harris. Outside for Sims. Takes the three. And that's not going to go. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Aces ahead, leading by 14. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up unconditional.
Yo, here it comes, here it comes.
Two teams changing it up here.
Help me out. I got yours, I got yours.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gustafson doesn't go that time. Cameron Brink playing some nice defense. This Spark squad struggling. And beat out low. She's covered by Clark. Got her with the pump fake, just couldn't finish. Young, guarded by McDonald. Outside Hayes. 5 to shoot. Back to Plum. From deep. Grabs the miss.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she can work for a better shot than that.
Outside Hayes. Back to Young. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Brink down low. She's against Gustafson. Pass to Harris. Back to Brink. Over Gustafson. Brink's shot is off. Outside Hayes. And she gets it to go.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
And it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this one.
Yeah, I mean, the chances of that happening are extremely slim.
Here's Jackson. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
Great job to orchestrate from that close to the hoop.
Now here is Hayes, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Young. It's good.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
The Sparks call timeout. Sims with it. Jackson outside. Back to Sims. Pass to Harris. Jackson. Outside Sims for 3. Tiffany Hayes grabs the miss.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Yes. Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
On the wing, Kia Jackson. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by the Aces.
And one of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
Here's Hamby, banked in off the glass.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
And the Aces with possession. Gray outside. Down low. Young. The kick out to Hayes. Pass to Gray. Now here's Gustafson. She's covered by Hamby. Young's shot is off.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
She's coming to life after a slow start in the first quarter.
Now here's Gray. She's guarded closely. Wilson the screen. Over Sims. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
So dangerous in that pick and roll set. Gray can move the ball, but option 1 is her excellent shot.
Pass to Hamby. Harris, guarded by Young. There's a screen by Stevens. To the middle. Oh! And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and she'll shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Harris. 2 shots.
And she can't get the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And she sinks the second. Now Plum. 18 points for her. Good D by Odyssey Sims.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter. There's no way around it.
I do damage. Psycho bandit. Like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. You just write it. Pull the out the pantry. They fly, this shit looking dummy. I pop the I look like a mummy. I'm getting
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. They've got Terry Rozier, Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Holland in at the small forward position. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks made a big difference. He ended up with 9 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. His performance really stands out in what's been a challenging season for this team. Back to you.
Hey, he made play after play. Really solid effort all night.
And he did it in a variety of ways, which makes him harder for opponents to deal with.
He can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
And so MP will bring it up for the Heat. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Pass to Richardson. Harris with it, covered by Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP, the pass to Richardson. And he gets that one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Holland. Duren, the screen. Holland can't hit.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Stewart. Pass to Holland. There's the triple. Miami grabs the miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Jaquez with a screen on Stewart. MP, the pass to Jaquez. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they were fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And he drops it first.
There's so much chatter about the intangibles with Jaquez, but he's also a little bit better athlete than some people have given him credit for. More skilled as well. This guy really knows how to play.
And Jaquez drops them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Stewart. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. On the wing, Rozier, guarded by Richardson. Rozier can't get it to go.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
MP right side. Outside Jaquez. MP outside. Back to Jaquez. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jaquez has got his second basket of the night.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Ball coming, ball coming. Up top, Stewart. All sorts of time. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Stewart's got 5 now.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The kick out to Richardson. MP, a screen on Rozier. Richardson, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Harris, guarded by Reed. And here's Harris to the paint. And Harris throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Now Rozier. 20 points for him. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Rozier's got 23 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
A big-time effort for Terry Rozier, providing a lot of energy for the Detroit Pistons, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Jones. Butler comes in for Tobias Harris. And MP subbed in for Richardson. Fontecchio's checked in for Detroit. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. They've got Bam Adebayo, Butler out there with MP, and it's Highsmith in at power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Rozier. Buries it from 3. Rozier's got 11 in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Adebayo, a screen on Rozier. Harris passes to Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Terry Rozier picks one up.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, B.A., would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
And he knocks down the first one. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, B.A., but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor. Teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Here's Adebayo. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Rozier, the pass to Reed. Back to Rozier. Here's the floater. Adebayo with the rejection. MP drives in. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Reed. Now here's Fontecchio. Now Stewart, covered by MP. Outside for Rozier. 3-pointer. And Detroit another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Now here's MP. Adebayo, a screen on Rozier. MP, the pass to Adebayo. Count that bucket.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Outside Hardaway. Stewart outside. Back to Hardaway. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound Miami.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Screen by MP. Here's Highsmith. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Sasser's checked in for Fontecchio. So it's Detroit now. Sasser with the ball. The rebound by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Highsmith. No good with a layup. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Rozier. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Rozier's got 11 points in the quarter.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Harris with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Butler, good.
That is a tough two right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Rozier. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Butler.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
To the inside. Here's MP. And Reed pulls it down.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart and the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end.
And he makes a first. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And Harris has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Pass to Butler. MP outside. He takes it in. Back to Butler. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now here's Sasser. Pounded by Harris. Back to Stewart. Pass to Sasser. On the wing, Rozier. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 19. And the shot falls short that time.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Great positioning on the putback.
Excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
Rozier finds Stewart. Now Reed. Hardaway on the wing. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Harris a screen. Larson, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Sasser to the middle. Miami grabs the miss. Harris has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Larson, pass to Adebayo. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Rozier. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Cavaliers, you just know they want to make a statement in that contest. Beating the top team in the East would grab the rest of the league's attention.
Now here's Hardaway. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Adebayo sets a screen. Harris passes to Adebayo. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
And as Adebayo's career is moving forward, he's developing into a more consistent scorer.
Rozier looking around. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Hero. Stolen by Rozier. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
A different look for Miami. Tobias Harris checked in for Adebayo. Jaquez comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson in for Hero. That free throw good from Rozier.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
Now here's Harris. Sasser defending. MP drives in. And Harris throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Jaquez with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Here's Harris. Rebounded by Klintman. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Jaquez finds Harris. Sasser with a rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Team foul number 4. Shooting for Detroit, Terry Rozier III. 1.
Free throw good from Rozier. And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Harris. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Robinson. Detroit has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Hardaway on the wing from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
MP outside. Down low. Here's Ware. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Three-pointer Rozier. And it's MP with a rebound. Harris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hero, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Sasser outside. Pass to Rozier. Picked by Stewart. Sasser left side. Off target from outside. And Harris has got the ball here for Miami.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pistons.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, B.A., they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Terry Rozier.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Here's Rozier. Miami making their last shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Rozier doesn't fear contact. He welcomes the chance to get to the line whenever he can.
Terry Rozier III. 2.
That free throw good from Rozier. Harris is checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Hero. Reed's checked in for Detroit. Fontecchio comes in for Sasser. So it's Miami now. Inside, here's Harris, and the layup falls.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all.
Is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Rozier, here we go. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Harris.
So fast when he's driving to the rim. Once Rozier gets a step on you, you have to foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Rozier. Here's MP. Itaquez on the wing. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Adebayo. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Season's not over. Plenty of time left. Hey, it's just one loss. Looks like a win, but can't take a night off in this league. MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word EAT along with your issue and supervision to 5.
Nothing on y'all! You got this! Let's go!
Will respond and address the concerns immediately. Make sure to come to the next team home game, the first 5,000 fans receive a Miami Heat backpack. A terrific way to show off your love for the Heat. All right, Heat fans, we still have some tickets available for upcoming owners. Be sure to visit us online or stop by your nearest ticket booth to get yours.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet o'er the land of the free and the home of the
singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enabia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to check out some numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, Van Vliet in green. Smith is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then there's Hicks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in a power forward. And teams getting geared up great for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
MP against Van Vliet. Harris dishes to Ware. Good work there as it goes.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Van Vliet against Harris. Green left side. Shot clock at 5. Driving to the basket. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
So it's the Rockets now after the Heat pick up 2. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Offensive rebound. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Spiked away.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Free throw good, MP. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Now here's Green. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Eason. Smith with a wide open look. Another miss by Houston.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
MP with a screen on Eason. Shoots from the line. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Now here's Van Vliet, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Heat leading by 6. MP outside. Pass to Ware. And MP throws it down.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. Cracks in the tray. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
MP passes away, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
Pass to Eason. Van Vliet on the wing, covered by MP. And the wing jumper offline.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Butler finds MP. Eason against Butler. They set the pick. Here's Ware. The 3-ball. Good. And Harris gets the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rockets trail by 10. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Smith. Fires for 3. Up and in.
Happy New Year! And welcome to the first episode of 2K TV in 2025.
Did you make any New Year's resolutions?